You are welcome to today's episode of Formula for Everyday with the Formula Law.
Hi, welcome to today's edition of Formula for Everyday podcast. I'm so glad to have you here. So today we're going to continue with the chapter 2 of the book we started a while ago, which is the 7 habits of highly effective people. The chapter 2 is begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. So that is the habit 2. So today we're going to be looking at the center, what is at the center of your life. So in order to write a personal mission statement, we must begin at the very core of our life, at the very center of the circle of influence. What exactly influences your life? I mean, what keeps you up at night and what actually wakes you up in the morning? Okay, so center is composed of most basic paradigms. Here we deal with our vision, our values, and the things that matter the most to us. Whatever is at the center of our life will be the source of our security, our guidance, our wisdom, and power. So whatever is the center of your life, whatever actually gives you the push every day to go for your dreams, to go for your goals, to step out for work, whatever gives you the enthusiasm to actually continue to believe in even what you can't see, to pursue your dreams. I mean, to some people go to the extent of relocating from one country or one city to another just to be able to achieve some goals or achieve some dreams. Whatever can give you that kind of force and impetus to move is what is going to provide you with security, guidance, wisdom, and power. So we're going to be looking at each of these factors individually to actually analyze what they imply to the center of our life. So first of all, security. Security represents your sense of worth, your identity, which is your emotional anchorage, your self-esteem, and your basic personal strength, or of course the lack of it. So what is your basic personal strength? What is that thing that makes you feel confident even when you probably shouldn't be? I mean, what is your security? What gives you the esteem? What gives you the esteem? You see, a lot of people, especially in our world that is mundane, we want to show off things. We want to flaunt perhaps our material things, our expensive cars, our expensive wristwatches, our expensive bags. Now, there is certainly nothing bad about flaunting. I mean, if you actually have it, you should flaunt it. I mean, if you can afford it. But where it becomes bad is when a person begins to feel intimidated because they probably cannot afford that type of product or that type of adornment. Okay, so your sense of security kicks into play when it comes to facts like this, because you must have to be secure within. You must have to believe in what you carry within you, or you must have to condition your mind to be content with what you have, because the fact still remains that there will be somebody that is always better than you, and there are so many other people that you are better than. So that sense of esteem is what is meant by security. Then secondly, your guidance. Guidance means your source of direction in life. It is encompassed by the map, your internal frame of reference that interprets for you what is happening out there. There are standards and principles that imply the criteria for a personal government. So when you talk about guidance, when you talk about how your heart has been set, there are times in your life when you feel you're actually moving towards your dreams and your goals, while there are other times when you feel you are not doing that. Now, this is an inner government. This is an inner radar. It's an inner compass that is actually directing you. Okay, you are doing this in the right way, and you have probably derailed from your dreams. So it's just like our inner pool, our inner drive. That's what guidance is all about. So you must be very sure that your script is right, your program is right, the program you're running with for your life is right, so that you are certain that you are moving your life towards the direction that it should be going. Then we have wisdom. Wisdom is your perspective on life, your sense of balance, your understanding of how the various parts and principles apply and relate to each other. Everything is related. Nothing stands alone. The cosmic principles and laws, all the laws of give and you receive, all the laws of whatever you do to somebody will come back to you. All those karma things that people come up with. The butterfly effect. There are a lot of cosmic laws. The gravitational pull. A lot of cosmic laws that are out there. It is wisdom for you to be able to relate things. Everything is relative. That's why people will say no knowledge is a waste. Every single thing we did in school, from the mathematics to those of us that are probably in science class, physics, chemistry, all that, if you think about the world as your muse, you find out that every single thing is related to each other. So wisdom in this part is for you to actually understand the relatability of everything and know how to set yourself in order to meet up with the demands that will be placed on you to be able to achieve your dreams.
You are still listening to Formula for Every Day with the Formula Law. Stay tuned.
So lastly, as one of the factors we're considering power. Power is the faculty or capacity to act, the strength and potency to accomplish anything or something. It is the vital energy to make choices and decisions. It also includes the capacity to overcome deeply embedded habits and to cultivate higher and more effective ones. So there are many habits that are deeply embedded. Biblical scripts that will say things that easily beset us. There are habits that are normal to human beings. Human beings will always fall for different Ponzi schemes and scams because everybody is generally lazy. Laziness is not a superpower to any. Human beings generally want to get something for nothing. Okay, but your habits, your power in your dreams is for you to actually tell yourself that whatever is worthwhile requires a lot of hard work. So when you begin to see hard work as being simple, then your life generally becomes easier. Okay, so your power is for you to actually see habits from different perspectives. If you know that you must exercise every morning, if you know you must read a book every day, then you begin to imbibe very, very stronger habits into your life. And it's also important for you to know that you cannot just jump out and start doing all this by just in a day. It's like building muscles, especially if you want to increase your intellectual prowess and also get to improve yourself on a personal level. It's a process. You begin to do perhaps a page a day, you begin to do perhaps a lesson a day, maybe a video a day on YouTube. You begin to get better. It's a step-by-step process. Okay, so for you to be able to imbibe very higher levels of better habits that will help you achieve your life's dream is where your power lies. So at the center of these four factors, which are your security, your guidance, your wisdom, and your power, is the core of your life. So whatever it is that actually directs these four powerful pillars of your core is what actually directs your entire life. And as I said, you must be very, very, very certain that the script you have in your mind is the right script. Money comes to you easily. You are never broke. You are needed. You are highly esteemed. You need to say very good things to yourself, because the truth is that we are programmed and we are conditioned in a very negative environment where a lot of things are not working, especially if you're in third world Africa. A lot of things are not working right. The leaders are not doing the best for the people. So you'll be conditioned in your mind to actually think that there's nothing for you out there, or to think that your life can end in this continent. This is just a geographical region and you can do better than this in life. Okay, so you need to begin to condition your mind for the best, and you're going to get the best out of life. So we're running out of time. So with this, I've come to the end of today's episode of Formula for Everyday podcast. It's always a great joy to come to you and get to discuss some of these very amazing things about personal development, business, and personal growth. So until I come your way again, I remain your host, Lawrence Nkocha. This is Formula for Everyday Podcast.